Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are having a wonderful day or evening. I've got something really incredible to show you guys today, and I've been waiting to get my hands on this for a very long time. This is the Butler Creek ASAP electronic magazine loader. That's right, this thing will load your magazines for you, and I can't wait to try it out. Now if you're like me, and you go to the range a lot, and you go through 500 1,000 rounds every single time, you're going to be spending 80% of your time loading magazines, and nobody wants to do that. So I'm going to show you guys what this is all about today. So let's put this box aside, and we're going to take a look at the unit. This thing is a plastic construction, and it comes in at around, I believe, 7 pounds. And it's got a carry handle right here, and what this does is allows you to carry it to and from your vehicle if you choose to bring it to the range. It has an LCD screen right up front on the top and 5 buttons, and it's got a hopper on the side which holds up to a maximum of 60 rounds. Now, even though the hopper holds 60 rounds, I believe the manufacturer specifies that you're only supposed to load up to 40 rounds. In the back, we have a power connector. This is powered by a plug that you can plug into your outlet, 110 volts, or alternatively, you can use 8 AA lithium-ion batteries. Do not use alkaline because they are a little different. It only comes in one color, and that's completely fine with me. And this looks like a pretty sturdy unit. I'm glad that it's only 7 pounds, that it's plastic, because I'm probably going to be carrying this to and from the range quite a bit. And this carry handle is actually very convenient. Alright, let's power on this bad boy and see what it looks like. You hold the power button to run, and it's going to boot up for you. And there you see, it says load 30. This is changeable. You can change the load quantity by pressing these up and down arrows. Even though it goes all the way up to 60, I believe you're only supposed to select up to 40. Normally you want to leave it at 25, 30, depending on the magazine size, and you press select, and then it's set to 30. It's very easy to use. Alright, let's do a quick demonstration to see how this whole thing works. It's actually pretty simple. First, what you need to do is power on the unit, and then you select how many rounds you want to load. I've got 30 selected, so I'm going to press select. That's how many rounds I've got in this. That's how many rounds I can hold in this PMAG right here. So you open the hopper, and you put in your ammo. Now, this unit only accepts 223 or 556, and the manufacturer suggests that you use brass rounds instead of steel. I'm not really sure if steel works. I might try it later on, but I'm going to stick with brass for now. So I load it all into the hopper, and the next thing you do is just you stick the magazine in. You'll know that your magazine is in, and it'll load it for you. There we go, 30 rounds. Pretty simple, right? Now I know what y'all are thinking. Well, Jason, this is only one magazine. How do I know that this is repeatable? How do I know that this is going to load an entire magazine in 45 seconds as the manufacturer states? Well, I'm way ahead of you. We're going to be doing some testing today. And I've got the help of 20 brand new PMAGs. We're going to be using the PMAG 30 Gen 3 with the window today, and I've got 20 of them. And also, we're going to be using .600 rounds of American Eagle 5.56 55 grain full metal jacket. Alright, so today we're going to be stress testing this bad boy, and we're going to be loading up 20 magazines at 30 rounds apiece, and we're going to mark down how long each of them take, as well as if there are any malfunctions that arise during our testing. And I think this is going to stand a pretty good chance to test just how well this unit works. I haven't taken this thing out on the range. I literally just got it recently, and so far so good. I know that these work really well with PMAGs. I haven't tested the Gen 3 window ones, but I suspect that it should really perform just as well as with the Gen 2s without the windows. These are brand new PMAG 30s, Gen 3 with the window, and it's black. Now, if you go to the range as much as I do, it really is a pain in the ass to stand there all day and reload your magazines, because you're just standing there while everyone else is shooting, and it's just a huge waste of time. Now, this is also good for, if you're a range operator, you own a range, or if you are someone who trains people a lot and you go through a ton of ammo. This is good for, you can just sit in the back or have an assistant just use it and load up ammo very, very quickly. And I bought this, I think it was, you can buy it directly from Butler Creek or an online store such as Palmetto State Armory. And I think the MSRP on this is $199. So, it's not exactly cheap, but I believe it's a worthwhile investment. If you shoot a lot and you go out to the range all the time, I think it's a very worthwhile investment, even though it only reloads 223 or 5.56. I still think it's a great deal. It's going to save you a lot of time of you just sitting there and pushing the ammo in one at a time. So hopefully this test will make sure that the unit works well, there's not too many malfunctions, and that it'll load the magazines up relatively quickly and close to the 45 seconds that the manufacturer states. All right, let's begin. We've got 30 selected, it's loading, and And there we go. That's 20 magazines right there. And I think that took less than, I don't know, 20 minutes. And they're averaging about 30 something, 30, maybe almost 40 seconds every single mag. Took me longer to fill up the hopper than it took to load up the magazines. So I'm really happy about that. I mean, we've only got 2 malfunctions, and the 2 malfunctions that we saw, it fixed itself. There was an issue with the hopper, and then there was an issue with the loader, and it pretty much fixed itself. Now I've heard online that some people had issues with them getting stuck over here, but we haven't had one of these issues, even with 20 full mags. So that's really, really good. That's real good. Alright, so here's the breakdown of the time it took for each magazine to be loaded. As you can tell, it was pretty good. I mean, there were some in the 20s, most of them in the 30s, and a few of them in the 40s, and a couple of them a little too high. But overall, it was really good. We only had 2 real malfunctions in which the unit fixed itself, and as well as 5 rounds that never made it into the magazine. But all in all, that's really not too bad. So we did a pretty extravagant test on the PMAGs from Magpul, and they ran flawlessly. As you could tell, there was pretty much no issues at all. But I do want to point out that with the USGI surplus or metal mags, you might run into some problems. And let me show you one of these occasions. So I'm going to fill the hopper up with the same ammo, and we're going to load up to 30 rounds. And here you go. Let's see how it goes. And here we go. It says insert magazine to load. Now, despite the fact that it was a little slower than normal, the error that we keep on getting is insert magazine to load. So what I believe is happening is that the magazine catch is not made for these metal magazines. It's the clearances aren't that great. So this unit thinks that it's pushed the magazine out already. But if we push the magazine in just a little bit, you see that it'll start to work again. So there we go again. Insert magazine to load. We got to push the magazine in. And I can really feel the strong push that it's pushing against the magazine. And if I let go, it's going to fail again. There you go. Insert magazine to load. It just doesn't like this magazine. And I got to hold on to it to make sure it pushes all 30 rounds in. It'll load it up, but you got to have someone to kind of attend it for you. So if you intend on using one of these automatic loaders, especially from this manufacturer, you want to use it with the Magpul PMAGs. Alright guys, well that concludes my review of the Butler Creek ASAP electronic magazine loader. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching the stress test. I had a lot of fun making the video, and I'm sure I'm going to come out with many more videos in the future. Consider liking this video and subscribing if you want to see more. Thanks.